Hello everyone, today we're going to be going over which MCU Spider-Man suit is the best, and we're essentially just going to be ranking them from worst to best. Now, starting off with my least favourite is the Shield suit from Far From Home. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually kind of like this suit. I mean, it's nowhere near the best, hence why I've chose it as the worst, but obviously I've chose it to be the worst is because it's not even a classic Spider-Man design, it's just fully black. It kind of just gives me like a modernised Spider-Man noir feel, but like not in a good way. Like it's just plain black combat gear with a bandana, and yeah, it's literally just a plain black stealth suit. But for that, it is perfect for that. It is a perfect stealth suit for Peter, and I actually quite like the suit. I like how in the film when he presses the side of the goggles, they flip up so you can see his eyes through the mask. I like that, and it's an okay suit, but it's not the best, so that's why it's here. The next suit on this list is a controversial pick, but I've chosen the Iron Spider suit. Now, hold on. When this suit came out, I loved it. I loved this suit in Infinity War, Homecoming, when it got teased at the end. But around when Far From Home came out and they kept using the suit, and it was in the Spider-Man PS4 game, and they just kept using the suit in Endgame, and the suit has been overused. And not to mention, when you really look at it and compare it to the original Iron Spider-Man design, it is night and day. The comic version is way better, and yeah, like this version is it's too over detailed. It looks too metallic, and I know because it's an Iron Spider suit that it's meant to look metallic, but it's the weird like glow it has just really diffuses the colour on the suit. Like the blue sometimes looks black, the black sometimes looks blue, sometimes silver. It's weird, and the light just never hits this suit right, and I've just grown to hate the suit because I've seen it so much, and that's why I've chose it for this spot. The next suit on this list is the homemade suit from Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, I love this suit. I adore it. I love homemade Spider-Man suits. I love suits that look like Peter's just plopped it on, and like it looks baggy and it's just normal clothes, and you've got the exposed web shooters, and it's just cool. I love this suit, but obviously because it's not an actual Spider-Man suit, I've had to rank it lower. But I mean, if it was up to me, this suit would be higher up. Like it's a great suit, and to fit the role of a homemade suit, this is perfect. I mean, it's got everything you could ask for a homemade suit. You've got the web shooters which are exposed, like I said. You've got the baggy jumper and everything, the fingerless gloves. It's great. It's a great suit, and even the goggles as well. Great suit. Next up is the integrated suit from No Way Home. Now, I actually, at first, when I first seen this suit revealed, I hated it. I thought, great, they're going to the Iron Boy Jr. section of this Spider-Man, they're going to go full out. But then when I seen the film and I just kept looking at the suit, I really like this suit. It's really grown on me, and like I like how the gold blends in with the red and the black. Gold and black is always a good combination. Mix it in with red and you've got a great suit. Now, my only gripe with this suit is that before the film came out, they took out the gauntlets, the Iron Spider gauntlets, which were in like the pre-promotional art for this suit. But other than that, I do really like this suit, and I like how he obtained it as well in the movie, how Octavius put his arm on the suit and it just grew the gold spider. I think that's really cool. Next suit on this list is the Far From Home suit. Now, I've always liked this suit, and I have never known why up until making this video. And yesterday when I was capturing footage for this video and I was swinging around in the suit, I realised why. It's because it's got the classic Ditko colouring of red and black. Now, in the Ditko comics, because colour wasn't really like a thing in comics, really, Spider-Man's suit was red and black, and so this suit is kind of like a nod to that. And I also like the detail in the black, how it's got the crisscross threading in it, and it's got the white spider. Now, I love white spider emblems ever since the PS4 game came out, and I love how this suit incorporates that. And it's a nice, well-rounded suit, and I have nothing bad to say about it. The only thing I'd say wrong with it was in Far From Home, on the belt section it had those black blocks, but luckily in No Way Home they got rid of those, so the suit looks great, and I hope Tom Holland wears it again, but I doubt it because obviously he's got his own new suit that we've seen at the end of No Way Home. Next suit on this list is the Stark suit, or the Homecoming suit. It's just a nice, modernised, classic Spider-Man suit. A lot of people have problems with the black sections of the suit, but I've always weirdly kind of liked that. It makes the suit stand out just a little bit more, because it's not really segments, it's more like padding on the suit. And yeah, it's just classic Spider-Man. It's got the red and blue, it's got the classic logo on the back. Really, it's just a tech modernised version of the classic suit. The only thing I don't like about this suit is when you really zoom in, you can see like wires almost in the suit, like circuitry, and it just, I don't know, doesn't really suit Spider-Man. But other than that, this suit is great. Next up on this list is a suit that never appeared in the movies but could have, and that is the unused Civil War suit. Now, this suit is basically the original version of the Stark suit that was never used, and it was the practical suit used on set, and it's just so good. Like, I love this suit. We were so close to having a bang on classic Spider-Man suit back in Civil War. You've got the raised webbing, the darker blue, the better emblem, but yeah, the raised webbing. I've only realised how much I've missed raised webbing after watching the MCU Spider-Man movies, because all the MCU Spider-Man suits have flat webbing, and it does look good, but on this unused suit with the raised black webbing, it just looks so much better, and just the suit just looks classic, and I love it. And it's still got that hint of like techie Tony Stark, but it doesn't go over the top like the Stark suit that they went with eventually. And yeah, they should have used this suit, and hopefully they might pick it up in a future MCU movie. Now obviously, the number one spot, it was always going to go to the No Way Home ending suit. They have absolutely nailed a classic Spider-Man look. Like, this is as good as it's going to get. This is the best of the best suits that we've seen in the movies. Like, when I first seen that at the end of No Way Home, I mean, No Way Home itself as a movie was already a trip, and I loved it, and then they just treated us with this ending scene where he's making his new suit, and it's just so good. The baby blue, like, that glows in the night, and you've got the red, and you've got the emotive eyes that move around, and it's great. It's classic. There's no circuitry, there's no tech lines, there's no segments. It's just a pure classic suit, and that's all it needs to be. But the blue fabric especially looks so good, and I like that they've chose that fabric, and it just reflects so well in the night, and especially in the snow. Great suit, and I cannot wait to see more of it. I don't want them to CGI the fuck out of this suit in later installments. I want them to make it an actual practical suit that Tom Holland wears. It looks great. You can see like the creases in the suit, and like, you know, like the wind blows up it as he's swinging, and you can see it like flapping in certain areas, and it's just, it is perfect. Like, you can't ask for more in a Spider-Man suit. It's literally perfect. And so that wraps it up for the Spider-Man MCU suit ranking. Let me know what you would rank it in the comments, and what you think of this ranking, and what you'd change, and your thoughts and your opinions on each suit, and what's your favourite and what's not. And I'll see you in the next video.